First of all, before we begin, if you happen to have Madame Leota's phone number, give her a call. Our goal is to wake up Jakey, because if Jakey's awake, she can watch trivia today. Also,
Jerk.
I am. Also, I was going to say something else about that. All right, who cares? All right, welcome to Disney Trivia Live, the show in which we play Disney Trivia.
Live.
Oh, Schnaps is back with one of these. He's been here. It's been a while since he's done it. Attention, deck watch. Stand by for river traffic. You try it.
You try. I don't know.
Attention, deck watch. Stand by for possible river traffic. Oh, never mind. There's no more river. Stand by to attach wheels. That's pretty good.
What is it? Like a takeoff on?
Mark Twain, I believe.
Okay. I would
Whatever
know.
they call it there, Molly Chicky or something.
Where?
Magic Kingdom.
Oh, Liberty Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would know. There's only one way I go around the river.
The Liberty Bell rang. Today was the anniversary of the actual ringing of the actual Liberty Bell.
Yeah. Why didn't they wait 2 days?
And that's the only one. All right, hey everyone, welcome to another. Who'd have thought that Liberty Bell would still be around? And the other one wouldn't.
There's probably a lot of people. That's true. It's just around before this one.
Welcome to another edition of Disney Trivia Live, the show in which we play Disney Trivia Live. My name is Doobie Mosley. I am the co-founder of Laughing Place Enterprises LLC. You know me. What?
I think people thought the Liberty Bell riverboat would outlast the replica Liberty Bell. They have.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Did the Liberty Bell? That wasn't opening day though, right? Because they had two boats,
different ship,
and then they combined the two of them into make one or whatever.
No one knows. No one actually knows. This is Gideon Mosley. He's my son. That's Chubby. Nope,
it's not Chubby.
That's Yando. Shandu. That's Shandu. And let's say some hellos out there. Hello, Curtis. It will be. I hope you're still here. Hey, Abigail, how you doing? Caitlin, so glad to see you're back. I know you had some major stuff going on, so happy to see you're back here. Hello, Fred Ramirez. Hello, Kyle Burbank. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yes.
Nikki B.
You've got a really fun airport, by the way, Kyle.
Which one? Missouri?
No, Burbank.
Oh. What is fun about Burbank? Oh, front
what
and back
do you mean what is fun about Burbank?
Boarding?
The outdoor baggage claim, the front and back boarding.
That's true. It is.
It's fun. So small. Small airports typically have nicer TSA.
For being so small, it's too cramped, though.
I don't agree. I think for a small airport, it has a lot of options, and plus, even though it's so small, it's small, so you would think they wouldn't have space to put a bunch of bathrooms. Yet it's easier to get to a bathroom than in Santa Ana.
John Wayne could take a note from that. Nikki B, okay. How you doing? So glad you and your family are okay.
John Wayne is crazy.
Let's see. Oh, Gio. Howdy, Gio. Let's see. Who else is here? Broken Jeremiah. Nice to see you. Schnebby already said hi to you. JPP, we know you. I did not see it. I did hear about it. I'm so happy. I need to watch a video of it even. Robert Tucker, nice to see you. Hello, Mr. Kevin. His full name, first name Cruz, last name Ship, middle name Ship, last name Kevin. Nathaniel, I think you might do well on the first quiz today. We'll see. Let's see. Who else is here? Billy. Hey, Billy. Nice to see you.
Hello.
There's a new name for us.
Who is the main antagonist of Lady? I genuinely do not know. I've never seen Lady and the Tramp.
Antagonist is the bad guy, right?
Yes.
Is there really a bad guy in that movie?
Doesn't it have a bad guy?
Is there Rebecca, can you hear me? Yeah. Is there a bad guy in Lady and the Tramp?
Bad guy?
Yeah. What's the tension there? Yeah, dog catcher. Yeah, no, we're gonna say no on that one.
Billy is claiming it's the rat.
Oh, Billy has opinions on that. Gio says, only been to the Burbank Airport once. It is indeed tiny. Not the smallest. What's the smallest airport you've ever been to?
Jackson, Wyoming still?
Jackson, Wyoming, I think so, yeah. 10 gates.
Yeah.
And not crowded. Let's see.
I feel like I can do another small one, though. Maybe I'm just thinking of Burbank.
Long Beach was small, but not nearly that level small.
Why do I think I have another one? I feel like I've been to another 10 gates. I can't think of what it would be, so I guess I haven't. But
yeah, you may have. Just think harder. Vegas is not small. Where we flew to? No, Cincinnati was not small. Did you?
No.
You left out of Dayton.
Yes,
was
that one.
Small?
I think it was bigger, but it was definitely not a large airport.
Okay, I didn't leave out of Dayton, so I didn't get to see it. Oh, I saw that already, and then we're going to go see it this weekend.
We are.
Look at that disappointment on his face. I still want to see this movie with you. You have plans? Or you
I
just
might,
don't want to
actually.
see it? If you have plans, I understand. But if you just don't want to see it, it's time for me to pull that daddy card and take you to see Jurassic World Rebirth.
There's a lot of things I'd be willing to do with you. I just don't want to see that movie.
But it's a tradition.
No, it's not.
We saw the last Jurassic Park movie
That's
together.
not a tradition.
That's a true. We saw Jurassic World together.
I saw Jaws with you in theaters.
That's true. Anyway.
If we were to go back to theaters, I'd watch with you again. Would that make up for it? Would that make up for Rebirth?
No, because it's never coming back to theaters.
I thought it was.
And I've just seen it. I don't need to see it again. All right.
Wait, you don't do the same thing over and over?
Gideon and Guy are going to argue about Jaws while you watch this.
Hello there, and welcome to Disney Trivia Live. We're about to start our contests, but first, let's quickly go over everything you need to know for how to play our simple online trivia game. First off, there are two screens you will need to see. This live stream and the trivia program you will use to answer. On a computer, you can just put the two windows side by side. But on other devices, you may have to use your imagination. If you're playing by yourself, you can put our show on an iPad or something and play on your phone. Or if you're hosting some trivia party with friends, throw us up on your TV and let everyone play on their phones. Oh, and not the old-fashioned type of phones. You'll need a phone that can run websites. Websites like LP Quiz! LP Quiz is a custom trivia program written by this guy for you specifically for this show. All you have to do is go to lpquiz.com and type in the 4-digit code you will give when it's time to play the game. Then just pick a name and you're good to go. Now the quizzes are simple. Questions come up, you answer. The faster you answer, the more points you'll get. At the end, the person with the most points wins. But what kind of questions do we have? Let me tell you. Single select, choose one of the multiple choice answers. Multi-select, choose one or more of the multiple choice answers. Then hit submit. Unscramble, you are given a bunch of letters, and, get this, have to unscramble it into a word. Ooh. Crowdsource, an opinion question will be asked. But rather than saying what you think, say what you think the most popular answer will be. Type in. A question is given without multiple choice. You must type in your own answer. Abbreviations are fine, as long as we can tell what you mean. And poll. Not for points, just to get to know all of you lovely viewers better. Oh, and we have prizes. If luck is on your side, you will win your very own Disney Trivia Live Maglet. There are two ways to win. Way 1, get first place. And way 2, finish in the spot that the wheel, I said wheel, lands on. In order to claim your prize, just take a screenshot of your winning screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Well, that's about it. You understand how to play, where to play, what the question types are, and how to win, which leaves one more thing to do. Grab your popcorn, grab your friends, and get ready to enjoy Disney Trivia Live, where there is in fact trivia, sometimes.
And we're back. It's not on the screen. All right. Well, we have two quizzes today. You noticed a flaw in one of our. We have a type in later, and you noticed a flaw in the way the question. Not type in, unscramble, and unscramble later. We have an unscramble question that would cause problems if we got to it without fixing a bug in it. So he is fixing that. So in the meantime, I have to speak on my own with no one next to me aside from this empty chair. So we have two contested. Oh, on my head? This is Shandu from Sinbad's Storybook Voyage at Tokyo Disney Sea, also known as my favorite Disney ride, not counting anything outside of the ride, like any pre-show or queue or anything. Anyways, we have two contests today. Our first contest is all about movies. Don't ask me what it's named. I forgot, and it's not written. What? Millennial movies? Millennial movies. I'm being told by the person in my ear. It's millennial movies. And our second quiz, written by me, is called River Traffic, and it's all about the rivers of America for two reasons. One, Disney World just closed the river. It's much to the dismay of mostly everyone except for me. I'm really happy. And two, I love the canoes in Disneyland. They're my favorite ride.
Pardon my
who wrote the
largeness.
first quiz, by the way?
Me.
Oh, okay. Want to make sure.
All right, thank you. I'm glad I thought of that. Hopefully I fixed it quickly without messing it up. All right. So he's already told you the important part, and if you should win either one of today's quizzes,
Or finish in a place that's designated by the wheel of. This wheel has lasted longer than the river.
oh no, I got one. Oh, that's fine.
No, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say the wheel of I didn't win, but I'm looking better than the rivers of America. You will win your very own Disney Tree Life Magnet and 25th anniversary Laughing Place magnet. So
I have a question.
What?
Well, actually, no. I can get people in. I'll ask you the question.
So get yourself on lpquiz.com. lpquiz.com. That's L as in L, P as in P, Q as in quiz, UIZ as in the rest of quiz. lpquiz.com as we prepare to play. After I do the requisite refresh. Millennial Movies, 3380 is your code to come on in.
Here's my question. What's your opinion on the river closing?
If it were up to me, if I had my way, you would not take the rivers of America out of the Magic Kingdom. That said, it is not anywhere near the magnitude that many, in my opinion, obviously, that many Disney fans are putting it at. There are far worse things that could happen. This is not Walt is turning over in his great moment. But that said, if it were my decision to make,
so what is a Walt is turning over in his great moment?
If they got rid of, and the Magic Kingdom is hard, but the railroad, you got to keep the railroad. Same thing at Disneyland.
Disneyland, I feel like there's a lot more. I feel like Florida, they could get away with a lot.
Like Florida, Magic Kingdom is hard. Spaceship Earth, you can't get rid of Spaceship Earth. You can change it, but you can't get rid of it.
Otherwise, Walt would turn over his grave. How dare you close the attraction to open 20 years after
Disneyland, the railroad, It's a Small World. There's a couple at Disneyland.
Disneyland, pretty much anything around for when Walt was around.
I don't agree with that. I would say the railroads
closing. Not changing. There's a difference between like
closing. It's gone. We have no more train. No more Small World. I would not say Pirates and Mansion. I would say Pirates or Mansion. You've got to keep one. You can't get rid of both. But you could get rid of one. Giving you my opinion. Change is a part of life. There are very, very few untouchable things to me.
But I don't disagree. But I think land is designed. People say the Disney park's not a museum, and they're not. But in terms of being a museum, land is the closest thing to that. Land park. DCA, you can change whatever you want. Florida, I honestly would not be opposed if they go through and turn Haunted Mansion trackless.
Here's the Florida untouchable.
Yeah.
Cinderella Castle. Their first big castle, you can't take it down. You can't, because they changed in Hong Kong.
I don't think they literally can change.
In Hong Kong, they changed it. You don't do that in Florida. Cinderella Castle stays.
I think it's because Hong Kong kind of knew we messed up.
All right, let's say hello. Master Gracie, Schnebs, back from DL, Moneyball, T-Ron.
Yes. I give you Geo. MK Pirates can go. They should tear it down, build the Western River Expedition.
Other people. One Little Spark is here. A Champagne, Caitlin Granby. One Little Spark. Do me a favor. Call your wife. Make sure the ringer's on her phone. Is this? I cannot remember. It's just we don't do quizzes without her. You guys do. There are very few.
We do them though.
I can think of one time they were on the road. And when you start to lose your regulars, it's just the next thing you know.
Yes, because all these.
All right. All's good. All's good. T-Rod is back. All right. All right. I hear something.
Gio told her to wake up. Oh wait, I hear something. I still haven't done one from the canoes. Hope I not done one from the canoes.
Next. I hear something.
Next.
No, I don't hear something. I do hear something.
What was that?
You know what that was? That was me forgetting we actually played something and think we just go straight to the wheel.
We hear. Wait.
This is so much better.
Spin that wheel.
Guess what wheel ain't spinning today?
You know what they should do?
Oh, that's a good point. They did change the cast. Oh, wait, Stitch TO'd it? What does that mean? Terrell Owens? I know that's not what he said, though. I'm a jerk.
It's TO for toilet. You know what they should do?
Did you get Mom's, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
They should take the...
Not for now, just to stock up the bathroom.
You know what they should do? They should take the Liberty Bell River boat, put it in Seven Seas Lagoon, put a big old hole in the side of it, just let it sink.
Wow. They could charge like APs for that.
That's what, well, I can't say that. No,
If you should win either one of today's contests
7th.
or finish autocorrect, who's correcting to PO? That's not a word.
T.O. and it
Do you have any money?
for...
No, I'm Po.
Why would Po matter?
Po. It's like poor.
What's that have to do with autocorrect?
Because he said
Toe.
Oh, toe. You're right. TP to TO. Oh, Tua. Two is a word.
Yeah.
I think I had it backwards. I'm an idiot.
It's okay, T-Ron. It's all good.
It's nice to see you back, though. It really is.
Yeah.
If you used to come to this show and you haven't been here in a while, please come back. It'd be nice to see you. All right.
Because they'll see that message for sure.
Anybody ready? Anybody ready? We're all ready.
We're all ready.
All right, I'm going to start the game. We're going to start with a poll. Our chance to get to know you better, a chance to get used to your interface. Today's poll is a getting to know you question.
Like that's still T-Ron, the name you came up with.
That is not today's poll.
What'd you do?
So I guess I typed it in the wrong place. What did I do? Now I'm a little worried about the rest of it.
Hopefully.
Today's poll should be what? No, I'm not going to waste the poll. So we're just going to continue.
Okay. People are answering A or B.
Oh, I guess they have choice. Oh, I must have made it single select instead of poll. I don't know what in the world happened. Let's just click next.
Oh man, I want to see which got.
All right. Question number 1. These are all. Oh, I didn't tell you what this was. These are all picture quizzes. We're going to show you a picture. You tell us the movie. And these are all movies that, if you're a millennial, these were released in your young movie-going days.
Oh man, this.
Okay. So what movie is this?
I have a story to tell based on this question.
If you're a millennial, this is your era movies.
The fact that the eye lines aren't able to actually line up is going to drive me nuts, but it's okay.
The Islands?
Eye lines.
Oh. For Chubi?
Shandu.
Yeah. What? Yeah, like I said, I'm not wasting it. I did have a good one, but I'm not wasting it.
If only people had given the opportunity to answer beforehand.
You agree?
Why is Gio an idiot?
I don't think he's an idiot.
How are you an idiot?
I don't think
Wait, I'm so confused how you got it right.
Ooh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I mean,
that's right.
You're wrong, but you're not wrong.
That's wrong. All right, the correct answer here, most of you got it, but not everybody, to my surprise. Don't you see the Gungan right there? The back of the Gungan?
A lot of Gungans, actually. That's wrong.
This is Phantom Menace, Episode 1,
no,
Star
you're not
Wars.
wrong, Gio.
So, did you hear a story?
Okay, here's my story. So I was in this class today. Some of the kids were talking about Star Wars. It's a class. It's a class where we talk about theme parks for an hour. But
that's educational.
We were talking about Star Wars. And one of the kids talking about how their friend hates Jar Jar. And it's like I went, how does your friend hate Jar Jar? And the first kid was like, yeah, I know. I don't understand. Like, oh.
Times change. Everything hated is loved.
It's like how I have this friend who hates the Star Wars sequel trilogy with a passion, but adores the prequels.
I think I hit complete twice. Double point.
Is it double point?
Double point Tuesday. That's right. Just for that one, though. Gio's in first place. T-Ron, Moneyball, Alfred, and Rye. And okay, let me take a moment and focus. Totally, I'm off my game. Okay.
Is this gonna be another members only show?
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Which film is this still from? Wait,
so does that mean Gio an idiot for getting it right, but then ungetting it right in the chat? Because like Gio thought he was wrong, and that's why he said he was an idiot. So he's not an idiot because he wasn't wrong. But saying he was wrong,
so he guaranteed he was going to be an idiot.
This is a paradox.
Yeah. You know what that is over there? Pair of dorks.
Where?
Just a joke. That's just that.
Yeah, you know that's right there.
What?
Putting at our screen of us. You know what that is?
Pair of dorks.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
It would have been. T-Ron, we are accepting your abbreviation.
That's amazing.
And Master Gracie, we are accepting your full explanation.
I think
That's what they mean. We're
I
good.
think
Yes.
so.
Mhm.
I'm not 100% sure how they got that.
Oh, no, okay. Sure, we'll give that to Nikki B.
What? Why?
Because we
Okay.
can't. Okay, fine.
That's-
Then we have to get. No, we got to go wrong. Sorry. Nathaniel knows that actress anywhere. Gideon, who is that actress?
I don't know.
That is Pippi Longstocking. That's right. And she starred in The Parent Trap, the newer version. The millennial version, 1998. No, Lindsay Lohan.
Oh.
After 2 questions, great movie Geo is in first place. Schnebby has popped into the top 5 with that one. T-Ron, back from the dead, in second place. Let's go. Question number 3, worth a little more points. This was a tiny bit harder. This still, you recognize it. You know those actors, but can the movie come to you? Is it going to come to your head? It's not one of the biggest movies ever. You probably saw it, but are you going to remember it?
2 days until Big Brother.
I just heard that in this house not too long ago.
Someone was talking about that.
Yeah. Gideon, do you ever wish you had a big brother?
Sometimes.
Okay. And then you see other people's big brother, you go, no, I don't want to deal with that. All right. How different would you be if you had a big brother? We'll never know.
Probably wouldn't have a twister model, that's for sure. No. If I had a younger sibling, I wouldn't. Older, maybe.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
Uh,
So, among our wrong answers are a question mark. Which mountain? Great guess. TRTWM. Anyone know what that's supposed to be? I'm too old for these. Holes. Another good guess. I think I remember that car. Tomorrowland. Not a millennial movie. Harold and Maude. But no, this is the Bridge to Terabithia. Remember?
What's that?
Are you going, oh yeah?
I've never heard of this.
Well, because it wasn't that big a movie. I saw it in theaters.
It's only question number 3. Ooh, you fun quiz.
You're not a millennial.
No.
This is not for you. Whoa, look at that.
Clearly, not a lot of our viewers are.
Geo just went from first place to off the board. Wow. So Moneyball is now in first place. I think I know who that is. Geo went from first place to 5th, which when you scroll like this is off the board. I didn't say out of the top 5. I said off the board.
Wow, great movie.
That's
Fifth
not
place.
the Geo-ness of that is not there.
Geoness. The Geoness. That's not a word.
1,500 points, even more difficulty. Which film is this still from? Actually, it's not that hard. You know this one, right?
Why would I know any of these? I didn't watch these movies.
You may have seen this movie, actually. I think you did, believe it or not.
Oh, I have no memory of it if I have.
That could be.
When would I have seen this movie?
When you were a kid. I think we put it on one time and you kind of enjoyed it.
When I was like 2?
Maybe. Most of you know this. It is not, however, as some of you guessed. I can't say that yet.
See, that movie I've seen.
Oh, I must say, I'm a little surprised at some people here.
Keep in mind, this is millennial movies.
Right?
Just want to say that.
Some people here I thought were millennials.
No, I'm just saying no, not to you. I'm just saying in terms of people answering. Keep in mind that these are millennial movies.
Oh, yes, they are.
Right.
Among our wrong answers are Who Framed Roger Rabbit? A couple people said that. Phantom of the Megaplex? Great movie, but not it. Moneyball, LP edition. Saving Mr. Banks, Dick Tracy. But no, this is Inspector Gadget. Matthew Broderick, remember? Not a great movie, but very popular. I'll say complete again. Go Gadget trivia quiz. Now look who's out the top 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
Moneyball's in first place. Alfred 97, MG, CG, and Schnebby. Question number 5. Yes, that was Kim Possible. I'm aware that my Inspector Gadget is Kim Possible. What movie is this still from? But I can't think of how Gadget goes, and I like to make the noises, so I'm going with Kim Possible.
You like to make the
I like to make the noises. Oh, T-Ron just giving random letters and seeing if it's close enough to give him credit for it.
It's a strategy.
Yes, this is indeed the late, great Robin Williams in what many people believe is his finest film role of all time.
Really?
No one does. Not a single
Okay.
person in the entire world would put this in his top 5 of film roles.
Didn't think so.
Da-na-na-na-na, Inspector Gadget. Da-na-na-na, Hoo-goo!
Do you have any idea what you just read?
Inspector Gadget. Anyway, this is not B or Nutty Professor or the Dead Poet Society, even though that is perhaps his greatest film. Or I Know It, but I Can't Think of It, or Dr. Question Mark. It is, though.
Dr. Question Mark sounds like such a good movie name, though.
It is Flubber.
Oh, Kyle is going to sing for you.
Maybe Rachel can do it tomorrow. She took the day off. Oh, you never put that in the Discord, Kyle. Or maybe you did and I missed it. After 5 questions, make a little flub. Please tell me that wasn't in the movie. All right, one little spark has made it up into the top 5. We have 6 perfect questions. 6 better than perfect answers here. Out of 5 questions, 4 people have 6 questions right.
Oh, gee.
That's not
Kyle
easy.
sent a YouTube link.
I can't click it, though.
What is it, though?
I don't know, and I can't click it.
Type it in verbatim. Oh, wait, you got a Slack.
I don't have Slack on this computer. Yeah, no, I don't have Slack.
Okay.
All right, youtube.com.
Oh, why are you doing this?
/watch ? Case matters. Capital T 3 ABB -XY. Oops, I messed up. XY M capital B C. Did I get it? I did not.
Why are you saying you did not?
I can see it. I'm gonna redirect it to the main page.
Oh.
All right. I'll try again. Maybe just just put it on unlisted on YouTube.
What is it?
So every morning we do the morning show.
Yeah.
We used to have Ethan. Now Rachel does an 80s song usually
Okay.
in their own style. He said the one for today turned out so bad, so unlistenable that he didn't use it. And so I said, you got to put it in the Discord. Anyway, Moneyball's in first place. Question number 6/7/who knows what. Which film is this still from? Whoa, this is much harder when I'm seeing it here. There's a giveaway here, but it's almost hard to see. Oh yeah, I've got my phone here. If you send it to me in Slack, I can see it. Kai.
Booster.
Do, 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 do.
Wait, so you do have Slack?
On my phone, sorry. Nice job, T-Ron.
So it could have been shortened even more, I have to admit. So.
I know, you spelled out one word. Oh, you're so close, Barker Bird. So close.
Just about any
Oh,
sitcom.
here it is. I am now going to get educated. Okay, thank you, Kyle. All right.
Well, don't
This
do
is
it yourself.
this is not
Any sitcom.
any
Or
sitcom
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Or a High School Musical.
or Psycho
Or E.T.
or E.T.
Whoa.
Great guess, though, E.T. It is also
Are you
not
sure it's not Poltergeist?
or Steel Magnolias. You guys have the best guesses ever with this one. It is, however, Angels in the Outfield. Recognize it now. See, that's an Angels cap. That's kind of the best giveaway. This guy's got a baseball cap. He's got one too. This one's easier to see. That's a hard question.
Yes, because I've never seen anyone with a hat.
Hint, that's the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. You know that movie.
I've seen that movie.
You don't remember the pigeon lady?
I remember. I don't know her from the back of her head.
Tron was just making sure. All right, Moneyball is still in first place. 3 better than perfect scores. Question number 7, 1,500 points.
That's a lot of points.
This movie. Man, these are so much easier when I make them. And then I see them here. I'm like, nah, how's anyone going to get this? Yeah, this is...
He's holding on. Oh,
I
no.
don't even remember what this is now.
Did you see it yet?
No. I don't think I've seen this movie, but yeah, I have no memory of what this is anymore.
Really? You have no idea.
Nope. Somebody got it. Oh, yeah. Good guess.
I missed the compliments.
Every one of these movies, by the way, every single one, I can guarantee you is on Disney Plus because that's where I got the still from. So, no excuse for not going to see it. Yes, that is Brad Garrett, but this is not Everybody Loves Raymond.
BJH is going to Chicago to get a photo with John Cena at the terminal where they filmed Home Alone 2.
Wow, that's like a double win.
I know.
Right. Among our wrong answers, although it's right.
It's like Witten 2. Lost in New York.
Electric Boogaloo. Love this show. How would I know these when I don't see movies? Everybody Loves Raymond. Heavyweights. Nope. Everyone Hates Raymond the Musical. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Ellen, ? And If You Say So. But the correct answer is, Gideon?
The Pacifier.
The Pacifier, starring Vin Diesel.
What's this about?
I've never seen it.
Oh.
But it's about a guy, I think he's a babysitter or something like that. You know Vin Diesel, right? From Fast and the Furious?
I know him from Fast and Furious Supercharged at Universal Studios Florida.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that's his greatest role.
Just like Flubber.
All right, after 7, Alfred 97 has kicked Moneyball out the way. Moneyball, what did Moneyball say for that one? Ellen ? What in the world? Ellen ?
That's supposed to say who said what.
But it's Kyle.
Okay, fine. You're not supposed to say who said what.
It's Kyle. Oh, we don't have an 8-bit today, do we?
I guess we wouldn't.
Where's 8-bit today?
I love 8-bit.
Question number 8.
Beat up.
How about this one? This one's a little bit easier. That is a very iconic actor from this role. In this role, a lot of people, by the way, consider this role to be that actor's greatest performance.
Actually,
probably not. Maybe the one on the right, though. Who I love him. He's one of my favorite character actors. He's also a comedian. But his role. He's the only person I can think of in the original Law and Order where his role was so good, he got away with it, and they actually brought him back later to do that same role, basically doing the same thing, except the second time he did not get away with it. Such a good role. Such a good actor. Love him. Wish I could think of his name right now. Is it Larry Miller? Maybe? Anyway, the one on the left, though, is very iconic in this role, and I'm guessing most of you know it, so let's take a look over here. Yep. Nope. Yep. So among our wrong answers are Best in Show. Yeah, again, no clue. Maybe National Treasure, maybe, but no. ? Triple question mark, and Halloween 6. Halloween 6, great guess there, but no. Halloween 6, not on Disney Plus, as far as I know. It is The Princess Diaries. Remember him? He's in The Princess Diaries. He's like some royal thing. I don't know.
I love being some royal thing.
I haven't seen The Princess Diaries, but I'm guessing he's...
You haven't?
No. I'm guessing he's like her protector.
I've seen that movie.
You have?
A long time ago.
Wow.
It was one of the kids' club movies.
And I bet the counselor liked it a lot. That's when they would put it on. Because they're millennial. All right, Caitlin Granby. Caitlin Granby's in first place. Wow. Only perfect score here. Way to go, Caitlin.
He's the princess.
What?
Gio says he's the princess.
Yes, he plays.
No, he's not. He's the diary.
I feel like whenever there's royalty, then there's like the guy who's like in charge, but he's that guy. I guess. I don't even know.
What?
I've never seen him. 2,000 points.
What you're talking about?
2,000 points. How about this one? I love this scene. Never seen the movie, but I ran across this scene and said, "This is the scene." This may be my favorite picture ever in Disney Trivia Live.
So now you gotta go watch the movie, right?
Maybe. It's a classic.
You haven't seen.
I knew someone would guess that.
Is this a principal movie?
No. I didn't know 2 people would guess that. Now the correct answers are coming in.
I saw some of that movie too.
Yeah. That one I've seen. This one I haven't.
Wow.
Gio, I think you need more words in your answer.
You didn't think that 2 people would get it.
Wow. Wow.
So far, there are 6 of the same wrong guess that you did not expect.
No, I expected that wrong guess.
But you didn't expect multiple of them.
Yeah, that many. Yes, way to go, Caitlin. Caitlin, we have found your wheelhouse here. This is not Cool Runnings, as many of you said. It is not Boys to Men, which is not a movie. It is not the bobsled movie with the Jamaican guys. It is not Dumbo Drop. It is not Love the Show. It is not.
But
No,
thank you
not
for loving the
Tarzan.
show.
Oh, wait, Kyle did get it right. No, not Tarzan. George of the Jungle is correct.
That's funny.
It is not No Clue, but I've seen this gif a lot.
You think how different Anne Hathaway looks out the makeup?
It is George of the Jungle, strong as he can be. Oh, watch out for that tree.
I thought it was actually Tarzan.
And George did it too. I've seen it both ways. 8 to 10 o'clock, Channel 5, Tom Hatton every Sunday.
What's
A
that?
lot of Popeye, 1 George of the Jungle, 1 Tom Slick, 1 Super Chicken, and a lot of Popeye. The Family Film Festival.
What?
Actually, no, that one. That's just what was on TV back in the day in LA. 8 to 10 Sundays. Tom Hatton would draw in segments in between AM. You would show a lot of Popeye, and you get, which I don't like, but I love the 1 George of the Jungle, and I love the 1 Tom Slick, and I love the 1 Super Chicken. Anyway, did the freeze frames with. Oh.
Do it again.
Oh, watch out for that tree. All right, with 1 question to go, Caitlin is in first place.
Is that going to be a new right answer GIF? Or a wrong answer GIF?
If Kyle makes it, I'll do my part. What do you think of you in it? When do you think of you with there was something call the Super Chicken? Oh, Super Chicken. That was by far my favorite. I would watch 2 hours of misery to get my 7-minute Super Chicken.
Why don't you like Popeye?
And his assistant friend. I don't know. I just never have.
Do you like the ride?
You know, I feel like it's kind of repetitive. Like almost every episode, things will go poorly. You eat that spinach, and then all is good. Actually, that's literally every episode.
No, most things are. Thing happens, then other thing happens, then happy ending.
And then he would follow that with the Family Film Festival,
Mm-hmm.
which my favorite thing was Pippi Longstocking. If it wasn't Pippi Longstocking, I was very disappointed. But when it was Pippi, I was a happy boy.
Do you like the ride at least?
Of Popeye?
Yeah.
It get very wet.
Because it has the same story.
I don't know why I don't like. I like Popeye. I don't like Popeye cartoons. I like the character a lot, but I don't like Popeye cartoons. He's the reason I like spinach. Final question.
You just don't like it when he eats it.
How about this movie, guys? How about this one? That's Harvey Keitel, everyone. Harvey Keitel, in what many people consider to be his greatest film role ever.
Actually?
There is no movie on Disney Plus where people are going to say that's his greatest film role ever. Not a one.
Not a single one?
Not a single one. I can't think of one movie on Disney Plus where someone's going to go, unless, of an actor of any note.
You mean to tell me that Twister Part 3 from Sweet Life on Deck is not John Michael Higgins' best role?
All right. Among our wrong
I
answers
rewatched
here,
the ending of his Funk episode recently for whatever reason. Maybe I was inspired by Test Track.
among the wrong answers here are Toy Story 2. This is actually not an animated movie. T-Rod, nice abbreviation. This is not One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which would be someone's greatest role. This is not Coming to America. This is not The Mummy, where Brendan Fraser doesn't get his coffee. Actually, it is that. It is not 42. Good guess. You know what? 42 is on Disney Plus, and that might be Chadwick Boseman's greatest role. So I take it all back. It is not Reservoir Dogs on Disney Plus. I got the TV 14 settings. It is, yes, it is that. Nice French.
There's not a
Kyle.
single Marvel movie where like it's the person's best role.
Oh no, those are some decent actors. Scarlett Johansson just did Jurassic World Rebirth, which I'm going to take your mom to see this weekend since you refuse. Who wants to go see? I love this movie.
Hey.
I need to see it again. Who wants to go see Jurassic World with me? Give me a ring. It is not Muppets Great Caper, and it is not The Bad Lieutenant. I love these answers.
dinosaur movie with your father?
No interest in seeing
Because
Jurassic
he was
World
going to see it for me, but then I went and saw it.
He already
yeah.
saw it.
And it's hard for me to argue with that. So now Benji is my enemy.
Now Benji's your enemy?
Yes. Because I went to see it with Benji.
That's not the
He's
takeaway.
not actually my enemy. He's my best friend. But other than that, he's my enemy.
Yeah, it's like, that's not the takeaway you're supposed to have.
Right now he's in a zombie movie, right?
The premiere. I don't know if he's actually seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Anyway, the correct answer is, as many of you guessed throughout, this time it's right, National Treasure. Let us see.
Isn't that the one where they try to like steal like the Constitution?
That is exactly what they do. Well, except it's not the Constitution. It's the Declaration of Independence.
Like maybe I think that's what they do.
Which, yeah, because the Constitution,
It's not the Declaration of Independence. They're
right?
different.
It's the Declaration of Independence is 407 years ago. Our forefathers. You know who's cringing right now? Your grandpa.
Rewind?
Your grandpa, the biggest history buff I personally know, is just shaking his head, going, "This is my son-in-law."
I at least know. The Declaration of Independence is the
We the people.
No, that's Constitution.
That's the Constitution.
Declaration of Independence is we hold these truths to be self-evident.
When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to say, "No more, no more." I'm pretty sure that's verbatim. It is sad that literally all I know is when in the course of human events it becomes necessary. I'm pretty sure Grandpa can say the entire thing.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
And they are endowed by their creator.
I wasn't sure if you're going to do that or if you're going to start saying, hey, when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'm going to compel him to. It's like, there's two ways you were going to go with that. I wasn't sure
if you had said it a little different, I would have.
Or if you
I'm not
were...
going to compel him to the secret.
You know what's sad? The way I remember Declaration of Independence at this point in my life is Kermit the Frog saying it in that one show that used to be in Liberty Square that closed way before it should have.
That's funny. I bet you know how many Federalist papers there are.
I don't, actually.
Okay, anyway.
A lot of them.
Gideon.
Alfred 97 got third. Second place was Moneyball, and first place
Caitlin.
Nikki V got 0. That's unfortunate.
And what was the
Seventh?
seventh?
Jenny Barra! Woo!
So Caitlin and Jenny Barra trivia at laughingplace.com.
You know what that quiz was missing?
Canoes?
Sadness.
Sadness?
Because the rivers are gone. I'm not sad, but everyone else is.
You're not sad at all?
Not really, no.
Okay, but if it were up to you?
If it were up to me, nothing would ever close. They would just build stuff in new places. Actually, I take that. No, you know what they would do?
Except for Supercharged.
If it was up to Jimmy Fallon. Well, no. Universal's another can of worms. No,
Okay.
Disney. If it was up to me, first thing they would do, they would build stuff in all their abandoned attractions, like Wonders of Life and Stitch's Great Escape, that currently are just unused. Because there's a lot of those, believe it or not.
Yeah, why don't they put Cars Land and Stitch's Great Escape? Come on, Disney. All right, lpquiz.com.
How? What's wrong?
I thought I spelled this. Just looks so tiny. I figured I left out a letter, but no, it's all there. 7413. This was written by Gideon, the rare Gideon written quiz. I'm so excited. He's gonna read it too. Everything's great.
I know. I mean, honestly, if I were to close anything in Magic Kingdom, Rivers of America would probably be second on my list.
Ouch. We do not see eye to eye on that one.
What would you close in Magic Kingdom?
Oh, there are many. I mean, there are many things that I would close before the river. I'm not saying I want stuff to close. I would close the bears before the river. I would close.
Okay, yes, bears. I forgot about bears. It's so new.
I would close.
Current bears.
Obviously, pirates.
You're wrong.
I would close. Is there anything in Tomorrowland before I close the river? I literally mean anything in Tomorrowland.
Space Mountain. Speedway, maybe I'd put above river.
No, I would even Space Mountain.
Speedway's just not.
Even Space Mountain, I would get rid of before the river.
Okay, taking into account what could replace it, river probably still where I said. Just like in terms of like closing it because it's not good.
Carousel of Progress.
No, Buzz Lightyear. Is definitely really high. Speedway is another one in terms of space, like how much space it takes up.
People Mover.
They should not close people. It doesn't do anything like to harm anyone else.
Oh, okay.
It does.
Sorry, just for replacing it. Carousel of Progress, I feel like there's some room there.
It's not enough room to do anything.
But it's on the edge of the park. So you can go there out. Tron.
Yes, that's a waste of space.
No, I like Tron. Anyway.
Yeah, we have this coaster. Let's put another coaster next to it.
Ginny Barr, Caitlin Granby, Rye, Canoe, C. Geo, Ocean Cookie. Great name. Mark Schneb. Mark Twain. Mark Schneb. I'm there. Chow. Troll. Grandma and Grandpa. If I win this quiz, can we possibly be doing the review instead of for magnets? The review?
She wants to review the next Descendants.
Like on the air?
I think just for Laughing Place.
Oh, I don't know. That's actually not up to me, if you mean for Laughing Place. But write me, and I can pass it on. We might want a review from someone who's a little more the demo, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm a co-founder. I do not run the place anymore. Vanny for Fanny's here, back from DL.
I'm thinking about what else.
Lieutenant T-Ron. All of Main Street. No.
We're going to flatten Main Street. We're going to do something.
I think certainly Tiana's.
I strongly agree, especially in Florida. California, I think it's okay, but Florida's do something better. Do something that at least kind of fits the concept of Frontierland.
I like it, but I would lose it before I'd lost the river. Right, we've got 11 players.
That was the one I put above the river. I said I would do that before river.
Driven everybody away, but let's spin that wheel. All right, we're supposed to play it last time. This time we'll play it again. You know what I'm saying.
Spin
that. Spin that wheel.
That's not Tom Sawyer Island.
All right, spin that wheel.
That's the only thing I'm gonna miss Tom Sawyer Island because theirs was better because it had the old mill references and it had the fort you could still explore. Like you could shoot the people on Big Thunder Mountain with the rifles. That was fun. 6.
6. All right, first or 6. Let's start the game.
LTS means left the show.
Start with a poll, which should not be a poll. This is all whack. This should be a type in. There are no choices. So, never mind. We're going to use these polls again next week.
It's supposed to be a type-in, Dad.
No, it was. It was a poll. It wasn't a type-in.
Oh.
I messed up everything.
But that time it had a gift. The other time it didn't even have a gift.
I messed up both polls. So, let's just get started for real.
Disneyland's Rivers of America has a large steamboat, paddleboat, riverboat. What is its name? Liberty Bell, Molly Brown, the Mark Twain, or the Columbia?
Save those celebrity answers for Saturday. What is the name of the Disneyland boat? Is it up there? Oh, yeah. There it is.
When's the last time you rode this boat?
Not that long ago. I think we rode it on Sweethearts Night when we did that a couple years ago. During park hours, I can't remember the last time.
Neither can I.
But I like it.
I like it too. I like that it exists. It adds ambiance. It's really nice. Every single time I'm waiting in line and I have to sit there and wait longer because it's going by, and I get to hear, while you're in Bayou Country, you may want to grab a paddle and try your hand at the Explorer canoes. You can work up a real good sweat going around the river, paddling around the river. Me, I'll take the comfort of the Mark Twain riverboat any day.
That's the part you know.
Yep.
So Schnebs is just now learning that we're actually like a carny game where you can continuously trade up. Eventually, you can be the CEO of Laughing Place. That's how Benji got the gig.
But if we gave out tickets when you won, and then
redeem
trade them in for
to be Kyle for a day.
Kyle, who wants to be Kyle for a day?
Okay, the correct answer here is
the Mark Twain riverboat.
Mark Twain, T-Twain, Ocean. Geo's in first place, just like he started the last game. Let's see if he finishes better this time. Exactly 1,000 points.
Ooh, that means you got it fast. Actually, no, it didn't, because you can get more than 1,000. Geo's letting them stack for a trade. Name all 3 ways to travel around the whole Rivers of America at Disneyland. You have to go all the way around. There's an island in the middle. You have to go all the way around it for it to count as of right now.
That means walking doesn't count because you can't go through the back that way.
Yes, actually you can, but that's not what I'm counting.
You can?
Not counting walking. I mean, attractions.
I know you're not, but
Got to.
You can't. Okay, I guess you are.
Yes, you are going all the.
Right.
I've said one of these days I need to walk around the entire river and then go around the river a different way. No, we're not counting. I guess I have to. No Milwaukee. I mean,
Milwaukee.
Rye. Yeah, people are getting it. Aww. Love the show is like so sweet, but also sad because it means you didn't get it.
Counts? Of course it counts.
Of course. Just said the name of it, so it counts.
Everyone's getting it. Wow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's not right.
Oh no,
That's
right.
I kind of get it, but also no.
It does. I mean, I guess technically it does.
Technically it does.
No, that's not. No. When it goes around the park, it goes around the park.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, Geo. Yeah, that's the questionable one. But no,
No, Geo, don't be that guy.
don't encourage it.
Technically, so does my car. Technically.
Aw, keel boats. They don't go around the river anymore.
So, Gideon, what answer were we looking for?
We're looking for the Mark Twain boat, sailing ship Columbia, and the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes.
Most of you got it. Some of you.
The best attraction in the park, and 2 others.
Mark Twain and 2 others. Geo, perfect score.
Since I was implying. This is a multi-select. Choose all their play and do not forget to hit submit. Which of these forms of river transportation can or could be found at multiple Disney parks? Sailing Ship Columbia, Mark Twain Riverboat, Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes, Mike Fink's Keelboats. Yeah.
So now or in the past.
Now or in the past.
This, by the way, is not a ride at Disney.
It's not.
Should be.
Is this what we did in Wyoming?
It's not us, but I don't know. I used to look at this and go, how do you do this and not fall off?
Then you did it.
You don't fall off. That's how.
Because gravity?
It's not that precarious after all.
Yeah, that's true. We did like that.
We did. This is like exactly the level we did.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's totally fun.
Except we actually wore helmets.
Because we're with Disney.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear a helmet. But it'd make it feel better if you did.
Everyone did. And only our group did.
Felt like as soon as one person did, everyone was gonna.
Okay, no, it's because my mom was looking at the photos of groups, and all the groups not wearing helmets until the 2 Disney boats because they all were.
Yep. All right. Gideon?
Well, Mark Twain, canoes, keelboats. 1 person got it. That's surprising.
Wow. So, Mark Twain, where? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think you can, but I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, that one's got it. But trust us, all of these can or could be found at a different park.
Part of the Disney bubble. Gio forgot the Twain was in Paris.
Ah, was it? Vanity for Fanny's in first place now.
Wow.
Way to go. Question number 4.
And we have about
2 and
7
2.
more.
B4.
Which of these parks never had the keelboats? Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, Tokyo Disneyland, Paris. Never had the keelboats.
I am so sleepy. I am sorry I'm yawning so much. It's not you, it's me. I'm boring
Which
myself.
one never had the keelboats?
Where is...
This picture could be a hint. It could show you one that did have keelboats.
Where is here? That was funny.
Where is... Here?
Someone
Define here.
Someone in our Slack put a message. The stuff you need is here. So the response was, where is here? I'm guessing they forgot to post the link. All right, the correct answer here
Did you write keelboats?
Yes, absolutely. One of the saddest... I have very few regrets in life.
Mm-hmm.
One of my regrets...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, regret's not the right word. I am sad that... I went to Disneyland all the time. The keelboats closed when they capsized and never reopened.
Mm-hmm.
When that occurred, I would have been at Disneyland, except I was at Disney World for the first time, and I missed it.
You could have been on the keelboat.
Probably not, but I certainly would have seen it.
That would have been cool, being on the keelboat. I mean, no one died, so it would have been kind of fun.
Which one? Got free clothes. Forget didn't die. You got free clothes.
No.
Tokyo Disneyland has never had the keelboat.
Florida's would have had real alligators. I don't think Disneyland's has real alligators, but Florida's definitely did. That's probably
Which
part of
is
the reason it's
redundant.
not there.
Any place you have water in Florida. All right, Gio's in first place.
I was about to say Tiana's by Adventure doesn't, but it has. Not frequently, but...
Gio's in first place. Perfect score, if perfect was missing one. Because he's only got 3, right?
Okay, you need to learn definitions. Though originally named after Davy Crockett, what are Tokyo Disneyland's canoes currently named? The what?
Great question.
Critter Country Explorer canoes, Beaver Brothers Explorer canoes, Brer Rabbit's Explorer canoes, or Donald Duck's Explorer canoes?
All of these great names, but one of them is right. And this guy would not know. This reminds me of Brooks Lake, only because it has a canoe in it and it's a big lake.
You know, Disneyland reminds me of Brooks Lake because it has a canoe in it. And
It's not a big lake, though. It's a little tiny lake. It's not even a lake. It's a river.
It's not a river. River needs to have the water flowing in a direction.
It's called the Rivers of America.
But it doesn't. It's a lake. It's called the Rivers of America, but it is a lake.
How much would you freak out?
Mhm.
How much would you freak out?
Mhm.
You go to ride the canoes,
Mhm.
and they push off. You're going the other way.
That. What do you mean?
Instead, the canoes always go around the river one way.
Yeah.
They go the other way.
Wouldn't freak out.
You wouldn't freak
Why
out?
would I freak out?
I don't know, because you've done the canoes about 15 million times, and every single time it's been the same way.
I wouldn't freak.
Now they say, no, we're going to do it this way. That'd be weird. It would freak me out.
Dumb. I prefer it the other way.
I've ridden
It's funnier when the halfway point means you're entering the most dangerous part of the journey, which is full public view.
I've ridden Space Mountain like 100 times. If all of a sudden I get on it and you go the other way, that'd be weird.
That'd be really impressive because of how roller coasters work. Imagine you get on board like Splash Mountain, but then you start like going up the drop.
like pirates. Do you plan on getting into new dinosaur merchandise?
I would love to if it didn't get sold out.
And did you become interested in the canoes because of your Wyoming trip?
Completely unrelated.
Just a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. As far as I know, completely unrelated. Maybe subconsciously. But Wyoming, one of the things I really wanted to do was canoeing. Did it. I enjoyed it. Next time I was at Disneyland, hey, Mom, can we do the canoes? Sure, we did the canoes. Actually, no, first we had to wait because they were down at the time because that happened. Canoes were down. I've only ever had the canoes be down twice, and the first time I ever did it was one of them.
Quick answer?
See, now paddling on the canoes backwards, that'd be fun. If we're like facing the wrong way, we're still going the same
that
direction.
would be fun.
That'd be interesting.
If they said, hey, Gideon, you've done this a long time, would you mind being in the back?
Steering it? I would
do
die,
that?
but they could try.
Or how about you just stand up and do the spieling?
I would be willing to
You
do.
would love to
I
do.
bet I could do that
I think
decently.
you would do it just fine.
Correct answer, Beaver Brothers Explorer Canoes.
Did you ride that one?
Yes, I did actually. I did ride the canoes. Our second day at Tokyo Disneyland Park.
Yep.
I don't understand a word of it, and I could definitely tell this ride is taking a lot longer than it does in America because their river has been shortened.
Oh. Do people paddle there?
Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my mom was wondering, like, we're in Japan. They're going to be, like, really in sync. I'm like, no. She's like, yeah, they will. Take a wild guess. Were they in sync or not?
Yes.
No.
Oh, but they were all paddling.
I'd say my memory is just not any different than what it's like being in America. Though I will say, canoe set's way lower in the water for whatever reason, which was nerve-wracking, I'll be
Low
honest.
enough in California.
It's low. I'm like, this is genuinely low. I'm kind of uncomfortable in the canoes, and that's never happened before.
Janio and Cookie, question number 6.
How many tall black smokestacks were on the former Liberty Square riverboat? There's probably an official name for these things. I don't know it. I don't want to just say smokestacks because there's like other ones. The big, tall, black ones. Like
It's obvious.
probably should have had you like use a photo of the Mark Twains and like circle them so people knew what I meant.
1, 2, 3, or 0.
Yeah, those are the options.
I looked this up.
Mhm.
Not that I doubted you, but I wanted to be sure.
Mhm.
And of course you were right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love this. I love this question. I almost did a different question, but decided not to.
So I saw the questions, but in my head this
Mhm.
said Mark Twain. So
That's why you made it wrong.
So I made sure. No, it's not why I made it wrong.
It was wrong when you sent it to me. It was wrong.
I know, but I didn't intentionally change anything. I know, but I made sure all the questions before this, I didn't use a picture of the Mark Twain. And then I get to this question, and realize it doesn't say Mark Twain. It says Liberty Square.
Depends 2 or 3. What do you mean depends 2 or 3?
What do you mean depends 2 or 3?
Love to know what you mean. Because the answer seems
Pretty straightforward.
pretty straightforward
All right. The correct answer is
on how you count it. I'm counting at the large black smokes at 1.
1. And I don't think there's any dispute here.
So you
There's
see,
1.
yes, the large black smoke. There's tiny little things right there. Those are small. Large. I said large for a reason. That's the large one. That's the big one, large one. Disneyland is 2.
Yeah, I'm with
No,
Gideon
there's one large
100%
one.
on this one. 100%. One of you guys got this right.
Tall, black.
Congratulations to you. Who are you? I'm so proud of you, whoever you are. I hope you go up so we can tell. There we go. Congratulations, Ocean Cookie.
Fun name.
Good job. Good job. Share the right tab. You guys can see that too. Okay.
When we did the rest of the quiz, and all I can see is the closed Liberty Bell. Also, even though this was written before it closed, I did write everything in past tense for you. Which Disney park has Big Thunder Mountain on an island in the middle of their river? Is it Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, or Disney Animal Kingdom?
Disney Animal Kingdom?
I'm not sure why it says Disney Animal Kingdom.
I'm pretty sure it's Disney's Animal
I'm pretty
Kingdom.
sure it is. I'm not sure why I read it like that. I'm also not 100% sure why I gave that as an option. Probably could have said something else, but it's fine.
Big Thunder Mountain in the middle. Here's a hint, guys. It's not Animal Kingdom.
Probably would have gone with Shanghai if I knew anything about Shanghai, but I know so little about it. I don't want to say any thing involving it because I'm afraid I'm gonna say something that actually is true.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
You say ice cream.
I know what's that.
What is it?
Ice cream. Correct answer is
What is it
Disneyland
about
Paris.
8:32 Pacific time that gets you interested in ice cream?
I don't know. Disneyland Paris is the
Because
answer.
when you were a wee young lad, this is when the ice cream truck would come deedly and
I think that's it. Ice cream!
So get rid of
ice cream. You cannot have it.
So get rid of Tom Sawyer Island at Disneyland and build a roller coaster that could add some fun and that could be fun and add some. See,
That's what they're doing, basically.
No land. And here's the problem with that, Gio.
Oh, no, don't do that.
They already have a Big Thunder Mountain. I don't think it'd fit.
They can move it to the island.
It wouldn't fit. I don't think the island's as big as you think it is. The island's not that big.
It's big enough to have 2 bridges.
Yeah, 2 whole bridges.
All right.
It's not even big enough to have a suspension connecting 2 other islands.
Ocean Cookie's in first place.
The non-smoking riverboat smokestacks. That's true. I don't think they do. They smoke? I don't know. What is the name of Disneyland Paris's river? Plain and simple.
And it is not this river here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's the river I was just on.
That the Mississippi.
The mighty Mississippi.
Now build a new coaster team to cars. No, they're making a. We don't even know what ride system it is. Cars ride in Florida, and yes, it will add some amazing energy to the area. Ooh.
Ooh, some of you guys know your stuff. Some of you guys don't.
Who could have guessed?
Ooh, great guess. Ooh, oh, fantastic guess. I have been on this river, and I have been on this river. No, I didn't go on this river, did I? You did. I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Paris. Sorry, no. Neither of us did.
No,
We walked past it.
we did. We rode under it.
What's under it?
The tunnel to go to Big Thunder Mountain.
Oh, yeah, good point. You just learned that last question.
Yeah, I want to translate this. What's going on?
It just means the
Oh,
river of Disneyland
They
Paris.
said, okay. Oh, yeah, good point. You know French, and so do I. But still. Yeah. The river from Disneyland Paris. Woohoo.
Good guess. Good guess.
It's not.
It is not.
Wow, very few people answered this.
It is the rivers
Of the far west.
That's a silly name. I do not like that. Maybe the worst name land ever.
It's not a name of a land, Dad. It's the name of a river in a
Worst
land.
name worst name.
Of a thing?
The Disney geographic location ever.
Worst Disney Jigger. Have you never heard of Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies?
Oh, that's an attraction.
Oh, okay. So what's a competition?
The Poop River. Question number
Imagine
9.
losing literally to the Poop River. saying that you. Oh, true or false? Disneyland Paris' Mark Twain Riverboat has not been operational in over a decade, and I will say they do have a Mark Twain Riverboat. It's not a tricky. Literally just take the question at face value. No tricks in it. That's true or false. But
That's just funny.
anyways, as I was saying,
What is it like? World Showcase is kind of a geographical location.
our land. Do like names of lands count?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. World Celebration and World Discovery.
are not as bad as Rivers of the Far West.
They make no sense. Just name it Future World.
I agree. You just name it Rivers of America.
No, it's cultural differences. It's like why it's named Western Land instead of Frontierland in Tokyo.
This is Paris. There is no cultural.
I'm assuming it's some form of cultural
Paris
difference of
has
some
no.
sort.
We in Paris have the same culture.
They don't want to name it the Rivers of America for some reason, I'm assuming.
They say we say yes. Other than that, exactly the same countries.
Bonjour.
Yeah. They say bonjour. We say bonjour. Same thing.
Epcot South and Epcot North.
All right. The correct answer here is
That is true.
When did it stop?
2011, I believe.
Yeah, that's more.
They took it off, and it's rotting away. And I think they're about to start refurbishing it, and then a little thing happened in the world involving like some sickness around 2020.
So it is there on the river.
You can't see it.
Not being.
They essentially built a building around it, kinda.
That is tragic.
They have
Ocean
another-
Cookie
oh, yeah.
is in first place. Ka-chow, right.
It is true. You can look up the story of it. It's sad, I guess. Which of these rivers have or had an animatronic of a man and a dog, like the one you see here, sitting by the water? Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, Tokyo Disneyland, Disneyland Paris.
Glad I read this question carefully and it included a proper picture.
That's wait. Trying to figure out which one this is.
The Grinch are into the Old West. I think he means from Cat in the Hat. I guess Far West sounded better than American. Okay.
Probably.
The Grinch. Yeah, I remember that from the Grinch actually. That he's into the
I
Old
think
West.
it's supposed to say French.
I can read, Gideon.
That's an E though.
That's a G though. I probably should show you guys this so you know what we're talking about. How the French stole Christmas.
It sounds like the name of a YouTube documentary. Magic Kingdom did. Tokyo Disneyland does. Disneyland Paris does. Tokyo's, I believe, is under Big Thunder Mountain. Disneyland Paris is Disneyland Paris.
You could not have convinced me that Disneyland did not have one.
Doesn't. It has one in Pirates of the Caribbean, though. It's it's got the old man.
That's why. That used to be outside.
No,
I did. I was there.
he's not playing a banjo. You know that, right?
He's not?
Everyone thinks he's playing a banjo. He's not.
He's just listening.
Yeah, the banjo music comes from inside the cabin. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting there.
He's rocking in his chair,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have a banjo.
Yeah.
Well, that's creepy. He used to.
No, he didn't. There's a new Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, I did not hear that.
Maybe say I don't know.
Why do they keep redoing movies?
Because Hollywood's out of original ideas.
They're not. They just choose to keep doing movies. All right, one question to go.
Question: do these new movies make money?
That answers that. Ocean Cookie is in first
Have you
place.
never watched one of the Ryan George pitch meetings? Okay, final question. This is an unscramble. Oh boy, here we go. Unscramble that. And there's a picture as a hint.
There you go. Type it in. Spelling counts.
Mm-hmm.
This is auto-graded. So
Spelling counts. Letters do not go between words. Make sure you say what the answer for that would be. It's something river-related. Not necessarily the name of an attraction on the river, but river-related.
an impromptu poll on the Stitch train. Sure. I mean, not scientific,
I haven't actually.
but we
listened
can
to
ask
it.
people in the chat. What do you guys think of putting Stitch on the Magic Kingdom Railroad? So, you know, it goes backwards and forwards now because you can't go around. And on its backwards leg, they have Stitch join the narration for pretty much the entire thing, having a nice long conversation with the normal narrator. What do you guys think of that? I think it's wonderful. I really, really enjoy it. How about you, Gideon?
I haven't heard it.
Okay. Gio thinks it's fun as a prelude to an attraction later. I think they're going to put Stitch overlay on Tron.
Yes, they should. That'd be good.
Can you imagine adding IP? Just build this coaster and now add IP to it.
It's to an already IP coaster. Yeah.
Mickey B says, it is
Imagine
an
they-
assault on my ear hole.
Imagine the IP Space Mountain Stitch. No.
It is not good on the train.
Is it bad?
I think it's very bad.
Okay, I couldn't tell if you were being serious or not.
The train is not an attraction for Stitch. I'd rather
Why
see him on
Stitch?
Space Mountain.
Why Stitch? It's not, you couldn't think of anyone else? Is there a reason they chose Stitch, do you know?
I would guess because he had a very popular movie.
That's true, he did. Did they reference it at all, the movie?
I don't know. Not that I heard.
I guess yeah, it would be live action Stitch since I doubt you see him.
Nope.
So I guess it would. That's weird. Okay, sure.
Oh, Geo. Geo's just trolling.
He's not wrong,
It
especially
can be both.
especially in Florida, where there's nothing to look at. Florida's train goes through like a concrete tunnel with literally nothing.
Cool audio. They talk about Tron.
Ooh, wow. They put some audio in it to try and convince the people who are on vacation that it's actually cool, when really all they did was build a concrete tunnel.
It's got a great view of Big Thunder Mountain.
That's the one cool part. That one part where you go through Tiana
Got a
and then
view
the
of
part right after you see
Actually, I actually think it's pretty cool to be able to look over and see the Contemporary.
That's cool, I guess, but like also you can do that from like the monorail better. Disneyland has the dinosaurs or that beautiful view of the river.
The worst part of it is the dinosaur.
What? Are you out of your mind? You get to be above the Autopia, below the monorail. You get to go behind Small World. You go through a tunnel where they have like really like faded, but if you look carefully, you can see them posters of the Mine Train to Nature's Wonderland as a fun reference. The train makes all these references to old attractions. It's cool.
The worst part
Mm-hmm.
is the moment you get into Grand Canyon to the moment you get out of Premier World.
Why? How? It's the best part.
Correct answer. Watch it happen. Watch it happen.
Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes with no apostrophe because apostrophes would break a type in. That's what he had to go fix at the beginning of the show. Can you see that photo? Ooh, look at that. Is that me?
Is it?
Are you able to open image and tab?
Do it.
Is that? No, that's what I was expecting to happen.
There he is. Shit.
Are you able to do it actually? You know? That's the image I... Oh, are you going to do a
It's
fun...
probably not worth this much effort.
Are you able to like go? Oh yeah, but that's me. I can point with the arrow. That's me right
Well,
there.
you can make it bigger, actually. Do this. Yeah, exactly.
That's me right there. That's me on the canoes. That was ride number 5 of the day because I keep track of all my rides, and I know the name of the guy in the back of the canoe, and I also write down who I have in the front and the back, and so I was able to just go check based off the date of the photo and stuff, and
Schnebs
I can
is
confirm.
asking if he's crazy. I don't know the rest of the question, but I'm going to say yes.
Ooh, I wonder.
Yes, it did. Absolutely, it did. Yep, during DCA construction, I believe. Yep, 100%.
That sounds. Can you imagine if you got on the monorail and started going the wrong way?
Did you know all the people going this way? All right, let's find out who won.
What if you got on the train and just started going the other way? Would you freak out? Canoe CGO. Ka-chow! But first place, Ocean Cookie. Who got 7th? Is that like Carnival?
Yeah.
Like from the Carnival Poop
Yeah,
Cruise?
that's
Not to be confused
Shaq.
with the Poop River.
That's Shaq.
Does the Carnival Poop Cruise
Vanny
have a
for
Poop River?
Fanny. Vanny for Fanny.
Oh, Vanny, come here.
And Ocean Cookie, if you are how old? 20? No, 18. 18 years of age or older.
Coming soon.
Trivia at
Alcohol magnets.
laughingplace.com. I think we're here Saturday.
We should be.
Yeah. So clearly we're not going to the movie. So
Wow,
join us
you're
then. 7:30 p.m. Pacific Saturday. I'll be around tomorrow morning for the morning show. Thanks for playing all. We'll see ya.